Yo, what's up? Hey, how's it going? I giving you this video from London, England. I'm originally from the US, Washington, D.C., and also Florida, Miami, USA. So anyway, I'm taking some time out. Came here to London and just hanging out. Uh, you know, Seeing what's new in the world. It's my first trip to Europe. Definitely my first trip to London, but I've been loving it so far. Anyway, I'm not really here to talk about my trip. I'm basically here to talk about my finances since I've been here. Um, I came here. I was looking for an investment, and wind up giving someone, about £500, to help towards start a business. Obviously, that was dodgy, wrong thing to do, and I'm learning as I go along. So I got scammed out of about £500 since I've been here. I don't think I'm going to see it again. I don't think the office space was legitimate. It's basically for a business and some office space. So I took a chance and gambled and I lost. Um, I came over here with about £2,000. I converted that at my bank. Um, you walk into your bank and basically if they have the currencies on hand, you can exchange them right there in the bank, dollars for pounds. Came here with £2,000. A little bit of money in the bank, but not much. But anyway, I resorted to having to use my debit card, my Bank of America cards, and stuff like that. It's just amazing how these banking institutions take advantage of you with fees, and particularly banks like Bank of America. I mean, the fees, I mean, for everything that you do. Um, I had to have someone walk in the bank and make a counter deposit for me into my account. I mean, they charged me like $9 just for someone to walk in and put some money into my account because I couldn't do it. They charged me $9 for that. Uh, Usually is a 3% charge on basically if you make a purchase. So I've been trying to take the cash out the ATM. It basically still hits me with a $5 ATM usage fee. Not only that, the conversion rate of pounds to dollars. Um, the pound is definitely a lot more than the dollar, about 35% more. So it's probably 1.35 dollars to every £1. So you're already getting hit that rate. And then you're getting hit the ATM. And then they give you a nice convenient 3% exchange rate fee. Like, that really, you know, is worth 3% to do nothing. But, the system's automated. What is 3% for? You're already getting the exchange rate. Okay, boom. Then you got to hit the exchange interest rate, 3%, and then you get the ATM fee. Okay, so you're getting slapped in the head all the time from, banks, financial institutions, governments. Everybody is just always seems to be taxing. Just people for little nickel and dime stuff that just adds up. I'm here in London. You know, I'm not really a big on smoking, but here, if you go to a bar or something, you may want, one or two cigarettes. Back at home, we can pretty much buy cigarettes on the streets individually. I mean, but we thought that the cigarette um, buying issue in the States was high. I don't smoke like that. I wouldn't buy a pack of cigarettes, but here, cigarettes are like goddamn $13. Even the generic cigarettes. I mean, you go get the popular brands like Marlboros or Newports. I mean, these things are like 16, 17 pound. And when you put that in dollars, that's just like over 20, like 21, $22 just to smoke a pack of cigarettes, 20 pack of cigarettes. And I'm saying, why, what is the reason why someone would place a pack of cigarettes that high? When you know people are addicted to these things. I mean, I particularly don't smoke. I mean, maybe a social smoker. Like I said, I have one or two cigarettes if I'm socializing or at a bar or something. But I can't stand smoking for the most part. But I know a lot of people around me smoking. $22, 17 pound for a pack of cigarettes. I mean, and you just look and say, well, who made that? Why not just make cigarettes affordable? Educate people on the dangers of smoking. You say, well, it's a luxury tax now because people shouldn't be smoking. People shouldn't be doing a lot of things. I mean, people shouldn't be drinking beer. People shouldn't be, drinking liquor. People shouldn't be eating fast food, but they still make that affordable. I mean, what's the deal with the cigarettes? I mean, and who does that? If people are just going to smoke, it's just like coffee. People need their coffee. People need their cigarettes. People need their booze. And if people are doing it responsibly, if they're aware of the dangers, you put the label in there. If someone put a label on a bottle of toilet cleaner saying that I may die from this, I'm not going to drink the toilet cleaner. If someone puts a label that you're going to die from smoking, from heart disease or cancer, let them make that choice. I mean, let you make that choice whether to drink something or put something in your body. You're an adult, and so the government's going to tax you for smoking. I mean, just let the government do its part by making buildings and public transportation smoke free or restaurants smoke free. I mean, someone will stand outside and smoke a cigarette in their privacy. I mean, that's their right to do so. It's not the government to have their hand in your pocket, every single time, the government has their hand in your pocket. The big banks have their hands in your pocket. It's like the taxes and the gas prices and the cost of living in general. I mean, just everybody has their hand in your pocket. It's okay. I mean, if it's gotten that greedy, just at least say, well, we're going to make life affordable. We're going to make your mediocre job pay you more, or but we won't make them pay you enough so that they stop doing business, in our regulated territory. So, you can't really get enough to get ahead and pay all these taxes and fees and, I mean, just people nickel and diming you from every end, and then, you just want a nice cup of coffee or cigarette and then they make that expensive, or, whatever people do, a bag of marijuana, you got to make that expensive. Or if you're going to regulate it, if you're not going to regulate it, it's going to be illegal and you're going to be charged with possession or distribution of it. It's some dumb shit that a draconian system places. I just want to say, who in the fuck do these people think they are? Like, just, I mean, have we as a people just gotten so weak that we just sit back and listen to some invisible draconian authority who is so out of touch with common people that they don't even know what we go through? We're just going to sit back and continue to allow them just to hit us up for everything, and it's already, bad enough that you got to go to work and get up every morning, take care of yourself, your family, and then you try to do good in the world and you're penalized for that. You're penalized for helping people or believing in people or trusting people. And, there's so much out here that you have to be aware of. You have to be aware of your environment, terrorist attack or just an attack, like this Vegas shooting. Some You don't know what happened. Somebody tells you somebody did it, but it doesn't make sense, the story. But, you just, somebody bombed the building or someone shot out a crowd or, Isn't life just already stressful enough? I mean, you can get bit by something, you can get hit by a car, you can get attacked and murdered in the street. It's just life is already so hard, and just getting up and going to a job that you probably really don't like, not getting paid enough, and then you have to pay your taxes and your Social Security out of a check before you even see it. And not only that, you have to wait for the check for 2 weeks. Here, they get paid every month. In the States, you'll be lucky if you get paid every week or every 2 weeks. I'm saying all this just to say that, it's very frustrating. And that's why I called this video the Return Money Blessing. Um, I want people to start focusing on all the things that they think that you're due a return on. Like, I remember all the money I spent on insurance that I've never used. Um, all the money that I've spent on taxes that I've never saw a difference. Um, gas prices, food prices, medical prices, insurance premiums, you name it. I mean, just all this stuff that just went to waste that I never saw anything for. And I put in my hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, and you never saw anything from it. So this is my money back blessing, my money back from all the tax and the fees and the persecutions. You know, you got stopped with a bag of weed and had to go on probation and pay court fees and deal with something on your record that it wasn't really worth being on a criminal record. Just let's just say today, fuck the authorities, fuck the government, fuck everybody, fuck all the powers that be, whether a monarch or a parliament or, what they call a democratic republic, kiss my ass. Fuck the police, fuck the surveillance, just be me on the planet Earth today. I want my money back from all these big corporations that stole from me. Came up with a figure, and I figured that's worth about a nice solid $55 million that's owed back to me. So I am going to get that money in the name of a money back blessing. And I suggest you do a sheet of all the things that you paid for to authorities. And when I say authorities, I mean governments, corporations, big business, the petroleum business specifically with those gas prices. And, it's just, you know, think about how much you've probably been ripped off. I mean, from overpricing, getting something that you thought was good at the grocery store or restaurant that wasn't really good and you paid your money for, and you overpaid. Think about all those dollars that add up over, 15, 20 years of your work life, and you have nothing to show for it but more, more, and more bullshit. So it's a money back blessing. For those that don't know, it's a money back blessing for those things that you feel that you shouldn't have been taken on financially. Things that you think that you were ripped out of, scammed, conned, whether it be by an individual person or the government. Get in the mind frame that that you are owed these things. You're owed back for your efforts because you put in that hard work and effort for those paper notes with people's faces on it. You paid hardcore time and money, sweat, mental, and your creativity for a paper note that you thought had value. You didn't get something of significant value like a gold or silver coin for your work. You got a paper note with someone's face on it. in a number to show what the value of that piece of paper was. How idiotic have we become? That we have lost our human dignity and our caring and our concern for one another because of a paper note, a paper pound, or US dollar, or euro, or a Swiss franc. And it's all paper. You get up every morning, busting your rump, selling your labor and your sweat, your blood, your tears, your creativity, your mind, all in the name. I mean, I know you want to do good. You gotta, hey, I gotta take care of my family. I gotta pay the bills. I gotta pay the mortgage. I gotta pay the insurance. Gotta pay for the food. Gotta pay for medical. Blah blah blah. And it could be a good society. I mean, it doesn't have to be run for this. There's plenty for everyone here, but the powers that be say, it's limited. It's not enough. Keep turning the wheels. So let's pray for our blessing today. Let's pray for a return blessing. I mean, not to some mysterious, oh God, give me my blessing. Forget about that. Pray to yourself. What are you do? You tally it up and you make that affirmation, that confirmation with yourself that, hey man, I'm owed this money. I want my money back. I want my money back for all this shit. Okay? And like I said, mine is 55 mil. Now at my age, oh, at 40 now, I've been putting in work since I was goddamn 10. So 30 years. I want my money back, y'all. My money return blessing. Peace.